Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today we look at intercropping. This is a mango seed tree intercropped with cowpeas. Here is a tangerine equally intercropped with cowpeas. And here we have my Hass avocado intercropped with cowpeas. We had to treat it because it had been overcome by heavy rains back in May and equally pests. So here we can see new shoots coming up, and the new shoots is after treatment, top dressing, manuring, and then intercropping. After a while, after we've harvested the cowpeas, we shall plant some onions because onions are good companion crops dealing with aphids and other pests that like eating our crops. On another part of the farm, at the edge of my property with my neighbor, you can see a banana, and within the banana base we've intercropped more cowpeas. This is the white variety, and you can see manuring and some top dressing with manure, that is goat manure. Equally, you can see that the banana has shoots and they are covered with mulch. So that mulch has been there since January, and it helps maintain the soil moisture during the dry seasons. Now this trench is dug this way to accommodate the excess water during the heavy period. Otherwise, during the raw season, when it's drier, it's a good bed for growing fast growing crops like the beans. Here we have cowpeas, and which we shall harvest. For their leaves, we may not wait for them to mature to seed. So that is how we manage the farm during the wet season and dry season, and that's how we manage intercropping. So as the banana continues shooting, it's best during the drier season when it is slightly wetter, slightly drier, we grow cowpeas with the moisture still in the ground. Otherwise, during the very wet season, the banana is left alone and its base is left bare to soak up all the water. In relation to intercropping, this farm was filled with maize and beans, the yellow bean variety. We have already harvested the yellow bean. They are dried and we are waiting for the maize to dry. Meanwhile, we are harvesting it as grain maize for boiling and roasting and cooking our githeri for those from the Mount Kenya region. And the beans helped with nitrogen fixing, just the same way as the cowpeas will help in nitrogen fixing for our fruit trees. Still, while on the topic of intercropping, these are pawpaws planted back in March before the rains, and we had intercropped them with more cowpeas. These are the mature. We had eaten the leaves, and now we are waiting for the seeds, though they had been attacked by mildew, and we have sprayed. But the rest of the farm will be filled with onions because onions are good in dealing with mildew and aphids. Otherwise, the pawpaws have picked once again very fast after the water levels have gone down from the heavy rains. One thing you need to note is that this farm, the crop variety, the maize especially, picked very well after the rain subsided. One, because we had intercropped with beans, which are nitrogen fixing, but we also had top dressed and we had dealt with any mildew, aphids, and worms, armyworms. And so because of the manure in the farm, when the water levels subsided, the maize picked very well, they flowered, and today we are going to have a bumper harvest. Meanwhile, we continue harvesting the green maize what we'd use for boiling, for making our snacks in the house, including a meal called githeri, that is a mixture of green maize and beans, any bean variety depending on your taste. Otherwise, welcome to our farm, and this is the edition of intercropping.